Welcome back to the channel, my lovely viewers and subscribers. The one here got epic. Today, we're gonna make some barbe fried pork chops. But first, me I go wash the meat. I'll be using a cup of vinegar to wash the meat. Yeah, I want my meat nice and clean. When me I grow up, every meat my mother go cook, she wash it. That's how I was taught. Now that the meat is nice and clean, it's time for seasoning. I'll be seasoning both sides of the pork chops with my homemade season rub. If you check out the shorts, you'll see how I made this homemade season rub. The reason why I'm seasoning both sides is for it to have a lot of flavor when it's finished cooking. Boy, my mother proud of me right now if she see me a cook. She taught me well. Her teaching was never in vain. And look at me right now, cooking up a storm. Rest in peace, mom, and thank you for teaching me how to cook. Now I'm gonna wrap this up with some plastic wrap and let it marinate in the refrigerator for 24 hours. For best result, let your meat marinate in your refrigerator for 24 hours. Now to this bowl, I'm gonna add 2 cups of flour. This second bowl, I'll be adding 3 cups of flour. This bowl, I'll be seasoning up the flour with 4 teaspoons of salt, 1 tablespoon of black pepper, half tablespoon mustard powder, half tablespoon dry thyme leaves, followed by half tablespoon ginger powder, 1 tablespoon garlic powder, half tablespoon onion powder, and finally 2 tablespoons smoked paprika. Now I'm gonna add to the mixture 2 teaspoons of baking powder and finally a 1/4 cup of cornstarch. The baking powder and the cornstarch that I add will make the meat crispy. Give this a whisk and my seasoned flour is done. Now to this bowl I'm gonna add 4 eggs. This will be my egg wash for the meat. Now I'm gonna add a 1/4 cup of 3% milk to the eggs. Give this a whisk and my egg wash is done. Now it's time for the coating process. Here's my meat that has been marinating for 24 hours. Here, I'm just gonna lightly coat it in a non-seasoned flour, just like so. Shake off the excess flour, then add it to the egg wash. I'm gonna repeat this process with the other sets of meat. Now I'm gonna flip the meat so it can be covered entirely in egg wash. And from the egg wash to the seasoned flour. I'm gonna give this a nice coat in the seasoned flour, so that when it's finished frying it can be nice and crispy. And there you have it, all my meat is full coat in seasoned flour. And now for the frying process. To the preheated oil, I'm going to add the pork chops. I'll be frying these pork chops at 350 degrees for 8 minutes. After 4 minutes, I'm going to flip the meat on the other side and let it go for an additional 4 minutes. Then the pork chops should be done. Guys, check out these pork chops. Crispy, juicy, flavorful. I will be repeating the process for the other sets of meat. To this bowl, I'm going to add 4 cups of homemade barbecue sauce. Now I'm going to add the meat to the bowl and cover it entirely with barbecue sauce. Then I'll rest it on my baking rack. I'll repeat the process with the other sets of meat. And there you have it, all my meat is fully coated in barbecue sauce. Now it's time to put them in the oven. I'll be putting these meat in the oven at 250 degrees for 15 minutes. Then my pork chops should be done. Now after 15 minutes, my meat is done. Now it's time for plating. Check it out, guys. Homemade barbecue pork chops. Look good, though. And now it's time for plating. I'm plating up this plate with some Parmesan potatoes, followed by some asparagus. For this, I'm gonna add some sweet corn. And now I'm gonna add some carrots. And here come the star of the dish, my homemade barbecue pork chops. Please like, share, and subscribe for more. One love. Bless. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.